I love old things that have a story to them, and this trunk definitely has a story. The lining is pretty, and look at the picture in there. I love old things. I'm Michelle, this is my romantic tangle, and thrifting is just plain fun. Okay, the couch is new. I could totally see that in my house though. And that iron bed frame seems impossibly rickety to actually use it. But it was probably a lot sturdier than the fake brass one I had back in the 80s. I've always wanted a globe with a floor stand. I bet we could fix it, but wants versus needs or something practical like that. These birds do not have wheels. Those are oddly proportioned pears that out of the corner of my eye had me very, very confused. And here's a little iron recipe holder. Isn't that sweet? It's the handmade things that always catch my eye and that I have to pause and look twice at. We went out today and we made the circuit of thrift stores on the way to the laundromat, and this store was a good one, but overall the pickings are pretty slim so far as January 2025 has gone. Hopefully people will clean out their closets and that'll change. We had the push button version of this phone in our house a few years back, and I loved that thing. Phones should ring. There's something about the weight of it and just, I'm opinionated about my phones. Now, please tell me what this is, because I know what I think its shape is. And I can't figure out why the Benevolent Order of the Elks would have a chamber pot with pink trim, and if you can explain that to me, I would be eternally grateful, please. Look at her face. Remember that fad back in, I think it was the 80s, where they were making dolls out of nylon stockings and doing soft sculpture? Tupperware. It's the shape of the stuff I grew up with, but it is not the right shade of yellow. And it looked like it had had an encounter with a stove burner. Still, that is the least expensive real Tupperware I've seen in a thrift store in ages. Do people serve soup out of soup tureens? I've always wondered that. I know back when my mom was doing ceramics, soup tureens were a big thing, but I always wondered, did anyone actually use them? Wouldn't it be fun to make little pies? If I was going to make little pies, I should absolutely do it the old-fashioned way, right? Instead of buying a plastic thing that promises to make it look easy. And there's the friend to that Tupperware from the other end of the aisle. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you saw anything that you thought was fun, like this gravy boat with a turkey in it, and there were 2 of them. I'm Michelle, this is my romantic tangle, and I'll hopefully be back thrifting with you again very soon.